Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Jewboy from OurGamesOurBond.com, and I thought about giving a commentary to an oldie but a goodie. I've posted this in a couple different places, and I figured maybe I'd do it again. I might delete the other one so you guys can actually see where we're coming from. Right now, as you see, we're playing Resistance Fall of Man back in '07, early '07, and I'm playing with M&A. Group I was with for the first few months of the PlayStation 3. And Resistance pretty much right around launch, right after launch actually. So anyway, getting ready to play Capture the Flag with them, and as you can see we have Bronklone, Pyromat, Philly Reaper, DLM Choppers. Some of those guys, Pyromat, Kaidon, and Reaper, I believe are all still, Bronklone are all still with him. And Matt, probably anyway, because he hangs out at OGOB, which is nice. But anyway, this was always kind of a fun time for most of us. And we weren't really too terrible at this game as a group, I didn't think. I was. So anyway, I'll just give you some thoughts and ideas of and basically waste your time. So if when you watch this, it's at least you have somebody's annoying voice over the background, which is always good because that's what we want, right? Anyway, all right, so you're going to see me, obviously. I recorded this with a Game Bridge back in, May '07. And clearly, I mean, it wasn't bad quality for the time, and it still looks pretty good right now. Yeah, I kept everything. I have so many videos from the olden days. That's not even funny. I should have deleted them all, but I just had them all archived. Anyway, so I'm running behind Bronk now. I always like to run after the flag. I never like to sit back and defend, but when you had Philly Reaper and Pyro Matt, those two were really good defenders. Now, Matt would run a lot, but those two would defend. And, man, Reaper especially, because he'd always defend. And if you could get past him, then you deserve the flag. Because those guys were really, really good. Probably some of the better players I've played with. But Bronk always ran. I always ran because I'm not really good at defending. I was okay. I think I carried like a 1.3 kill death. And I wasn't bad at defending necessarily, but I wasn't very strong. I figured my best effort was I don't mind dying a lot. So I always thought, let me run and die. So anyway, here I am in Manchester, and I'm on the backhand side. We're trying to coordinate an aggressive attack. I'm trying to get that thing. And for some reason I decided to go that way. I think I saw somebody. This is why I did it. So there it is. That's why I ran back. And as you notice, my aim is so good. But I got a headshot on it. But, yeah, I ran back because I thought I saw something. And you got them little friggers tagging. But here, let me teach them a lesson. Teach them a little bit. See, that looked like a direct headshot. Here I go with the flag. So I'm going to run underneath, which is basically the way I always like to go because less chance, more one-on-one, situations and not group situations where you run into a big group of them, plus snipers posted. In some of the little, I always called it the face areas, where if you looked on the main map, it looked like the eyes of the face. And I had Kaidon. He was posted with a sniper rifle because he was pretty decent with that. And basically watching my back as I ran through. So now that I knew I had coverage, I went up on top. And basically I just run like a bat out of hell and try to get back to where I need to get to. Now, there's one thing that I do here coming up, and I'll explain it. I do not believe in glitching or cheating. And unfortunately, there was a decision made because pretty much every team that you played Capture the Flag back in did the exact same thing. There was an issue with you were able to capture the flag from underneath, and you'll see it. And I think I did it the first couple months, and then I stopped because obviously, it is you shouldn't do that. See, it's a glitch in the system, and that's before I really became really adamant about not doing things like that. But back then it was just okay, and I posted this on my res and everything, and it's before I became a mod or before I even Black Label, obviously. But there you go, you captured it. I basically just butted my head up against the bottom of the floor or the top of the ceiling, right below where the flag capture spot is. Our flag is. So that's what happened there. I think I do it another time. But like I said, you shouldn't glitch, you shouldn't cheat, you shouldn't use exploits. And while that's fairly innocent, and I would have capped it anyway. I should have just capped it right. But anyway, and here's a, now look at this. Oh, look at that. That's a little bit of the old RFoM lag. That's always fun. There he is. No, he's over there. No, okay, he dropped dead. Awesome. Lag switches were really, really positive, and people are positive, but really, really prevalent, I guess I'll say. And not only lag switches, but people would disconnect their routers all the time and then drop, and then they just come right back behind you or something, which is always great. So anyway, all right, we just capped another flag. Looked like, and I don't know who did it. Probably Bronk, if I had to take a guess. Bronklone probably grabbed it. So anyway, we're up 2-0, and we're playing the right way. You know, I do not believe in extending the game out any further than you need to. Obviously, we're getting some people leaving the game, but we're not spawn killing, nothing like that. We take care of business. I figure the quicker you end the game, the better off everything is, and the more professional, not necessarily professional, but the better you look, because you know you're working harder. You're proving that you're that much better that you can. I always think that capping fast and winning the game fast is better than dragging it out and showing how well a person can kill. That's just my opinion, my theory on it. But anyway, here I am. I got it again, and I think I got a person following my butt. So I'm gonna run underneath, and I'm slowing down so they can't see me on radar. So I'm slowing down, and because if you start sprinting, they'll be able to see you, especially with that flag, which they can kind of see the flag anyway, but it doesn't matter. I figure the best chance I have is to walk slow. Hopefully somebody's watching me, but obviously I have been mistaken. Someone must have been moved elsewhere. So here he goes. The guy was trailing me. I didn't even know it. Almost dead. So I had to bust ass to get out of there. As you can see, I have a sliver of life. Even with the tag, the dude almost got me, but I got lucky. There is Hannibal Lecter, which I think we know who that is too. And then Reaper has my back right here. You can see him up there, and as soon as he sees me coming, he's right with me, with the lark. And we're gonna go through and we know we got it. We have an extra guy compared to them anyway, and there it is, right on. So I got a couple caps there, as you can see. You know, kills Reaper, Matt. It's like Kaidon, because they were the main defenders at different stages of the map. Reaper probably stuck a little bit closer. Probably Matt may have too. Kaidon obviously was set out a little bit further. But here we go. Now we're going to be Chimera. And I always did better with Chimera, and I always did better with a bullseye as opposed to carbine. Not too sure why. And man, when I first played this, and I still did up to this point right here, I was a tagging fool because, you know, why not? Now, you know, that's before it was thought of to be a bad thing, I guess. I never really larked a whole lot, but I did tag, and I did use the shotgun. You know, even when it was nerfed, I used the shotgun, but I also used the arc charger before it actually got, you know, a lot stronger. Or shotgun before and after it was nerfed, actually, but the arc charger got increased and got stronger. But I used it prior to that, and Pyromat's one of the ones that showed me how to do that, actually, because I wasn't really very proficient with it. But these weapons, obviously, all these weapons I always liked. I played at launch, and I remember the splash radius of the Lark and the Rossmore, and it was amazing that I could be on top of Nottingham in the center, and I could shoot down, and I could kill 7 or 8 people at once because that splash radius was so big. The shotgun was the same thing. Shotgun, you can almost snipe people. Now Insomniac did a lot to you know, slow that down and help things out, so that was nice. But all right, so it looks like me, Hannibal Lecter. Looks like we're both. He has it, so he's going to take off. Now I'm going to try to hide in the corner. Matt's going to basically do the same thing now. Because we're up a few, we're not camping anybody. We're going to end the game. But we're just guarding their area, so I'm going to follow old Yahoo Serious over here. Whack. Look at that. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm about ready to laugh about that. That's a little bit of the old RFoM lag too, so that was fun. Thought I had him. Walked down a little bit, then he finally dropped. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to hide in the corner basically. As soon as that flag comes up, I'm going to try to grab it and take off with it. But So it's just a matter of waiting. Like I said, this capture the flag got really bad later on with people spawn camping and things like that. And yes, I have been spawn camped, and I've broken out of spawn camps many times. They assume the worst in people when they don't look. They look at our kill death or know who we are and think they can do it. But if you have a really good team, and that dude just took us both out. He just took Matt out and just took me out, and I'm not too sure how. But yeah, they look at the team and say, "Oh, it was just M&A," or even when it was Black Label, it's just Black Label. And then they learn a hard lesson that a good team can beat a couple good players, even if they have larks. It's all about strategizing and getting out. But anyway, never did that, never believed in it. I think it's a silly way to play a game, and padding your KD stats and all that. And then, it used to be really bad with quits and things like that. Well, people quitting because they're trying to preserve their KD. I quit because I would rage quit. Not because of my KD, because sometimes I'd be doing really well, but if I felt like I was being a detriment to the team, I would, they'd say I go supernova, and then I'd just stop. I'd have to quit because I am doing no good. And that's just the way I was. I guess I still am, sort of, to a point. But all right, so we got the flag again. Or they got the flag? Yeah, we got the flag. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, I'm still sickly. So we got the flags, and now, like I said, I'm going to camp and wait again. Wait for that flag to show up so I can get my hands on it, my grubby little hands on it. And defenders are nowhere really to be seen, which is, this side's always, I've always thought this side's a little bit harder to defend, but I liked it more because of the house. I was more familiar with this side, based on game battles and things like that. Again, I'm just waiting. Every once in a while, I'm putting my rage on, putting my heat sensors on, I guess, so I can see if anybody's underneath me. And I don't see anybody quite yet. So I think I'm free and clear for a few. So I'm just going to stand on top of the flag and wait for it. As soon as they cap it, I'm taking it. That's all I'm doing is I'm checking underneath to see if people are coming through to get me. If so, I'll take a defensive position somewhere else so I'm not directly on top of the flag. But there it is. I got the flag. There's the map. There's the two eyes, if you noticed, right in the middle there. Had that map up, checking see where the flag was so I could tell when they were getting ready to drop it so I could run. So here I am, taking off. Trying to cap the last and final, third and final flag. And, like I said, I'm overheating, but at this point, it's, we've been having a pretty easy go of it trying to get back, except for that one or two. I guess one time I almost bit it. But I have a little higher skill level at this point than the people that were chasing me. Not to say I'm any good. Plus, I knew the defenders were pretty much, on me. So or my defenders, actually. And so I'm going to do the rotten thing and go underneath and cap it. And, again, not something I do nowadays, but back then I guess it was more acceptable, and I didn't really know much about it, and I knew a lot of people. So I'm trying to get it, and I can't get it, but there's Maddie. He's going to help. If I turn around, he's going to shoot me. There's Pyro Matt being all stubby. Anyway, that's it, guys. That was Resistance Fall of Man, the Manchester Capture the Flag, with a little bit of commentary on it. I know it's something special. It was a good time, but hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of my insight. I have very little, and as you can see, I was in first place because I'm a badass motherfucker, but or a bae, whatever I was gonna say there. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for work. I'll talk to y'all later.